hold on. We won't do the whole thing over again.
Does that mean you said all of it?
Not the whole thing. All right, so good morning again. I guess you couldn't hear us. I'm sorry. That's what happens when you get a sub. That would be me, my fault. Sorry, boys and girls. Okay, so we won't do the whole thing again, but we'll go ahead and we'll start with your weather report for today.
This morning it is cloudy. It is 61 degrees right now. The high temperature is 81 degrees. There is a 20% chance of precipitation. It will be a warm day. We would like to wish a happy birthday to Amanda N.
For lunch, the cafeteria is serving pepperoni pizza, barbecue rib sandwich, and peas.
Baby carrots with dip, sliced banana with chocolate drizzle, and strawberries.
Okay, today for the rest of our news, exciting news is we have our PBIS store today. It is coming to your classroom. That will take us a couple hours to get around to everybody, but that is very exciting. So I hope you all get the items that you're looking forward to. We've got some really neat things, and so I think you'll enjoy those. Just a reminder to students, please do not open items that you purchase if you are purchasing things that are the slime options. So if you purchase unicorn slime or alien slime, please leave those sealed and put those directly into your backpack. I would appreciate that greatly, and so would your teachers. Plus, then you will not mess up any of your items. That also goes for your Gorilla tumblers. If you open those up here, that was Mrs. Foltz. I thought maybe I was not being heard again. That if you open those here, they will get sticky and they won't work when you get home. So I know it's hard to wait to enjoy those items, but please put them in your backpacks, okay? All right, I have a ton of principal awards, which makes me very happy because this is showing us that you are all showing kindness and thanking other teachers and fellow students, and teachers are thanking students for doing the right thing, and this makes me so happy at the end of the year. Okay, so I have one for Carrington from Mrs. Clapper. Carrington shows caring and kindness every day and is such a good friend to everyone. Landon in Mrs. Davis's room. Landon comes to school with a huge smile on her face every single day. She also puts a smile on my face every day. Natalie in Dr. Diorio's room. Natalie follows all directions, finishes her assignments on time, and is kind and courteous to her classmates. She is a pleasure to work with every day. One for Mrs. Boffman from Avery. Mrs. Boffman comes in every morning with a smile on her face and is ready to start the day with the children that come into her classroom. What a nice thing to say, Avery. Mrs. West, she helps us get stronger and she makes me smile with every day. I'm glad to have her here at GPS. That was from Yamina. And one for Mrs. Flynn from Bella. When I am sad, you cheer me up and you are the best. One for Miss Tammy from Zuriana. She always is making sure we get our lunch eaten, and that is very important. Mrs. Davis from Naya. Because she always helps us when we are stuck on a question, and she always makes us cheer up if we are sad and gives us hugs. For Mrs. Kurtz from Chloe, she is good to us and she is nice to kids. That is what's really important. For Mrs. Gaskill from Miles and Luke, she never lets us lets her energy down, and she helps everyone. That's a great thing to say. Mrs. Bowser from Jacob. Mrs. Bowser has been helping me with reading, and she is very kind. And for Mrs. Lobby from Taylor, because she's very helpful and nice to all of her students, and I am glad you are my teacher. And for Mrs. Foringer from Jocelyn. When I need help, Mrs. Foringer helps me with all the times, and I can understand much more now. Thank you. And for Mrs. Foringer from Brady. When I don't understand something, she always encourages me to do my best. For Mrs. Moretz from Violet, she is a very good teacher. She has time to listen to us. She's a very good listener. And for Mrs. Moretz from Brady, even when Mrs. Moretz is busy, she still has time for me. She always is willing to tie my shoes. Thank you. For Mrs. Slater from Violet, she's always helping me when I'm hurt, and she's always loving when I come in. That is true too. And Mrs. Flynn from Jocelyn, she helps us read and she helps us become better students. And lastly, for Miss Castellaneta from Aubrey, she is the best math teacher ever because she teaches me time and math, and I love her. What a nice thing to say. All right, and lastly, tomorrow is our Reading Minute celebration. So students, make sure that you wear socks tomorrow because you will have to have socks on to go in those bouncy houses. And make sure whatever secret dance you can do before you go to bed to keep off the rain, that you do that. So I don't know, we put forks under our pillows instead of spoons, I'm not sure. But whatever we do, we don't want any rain tomorrow. So do that secret dance, okay? Have a great day. Bye.